We have reached the semi-final stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome, everyone, to Glendale, Arizona. This is the Verbo Fiesta Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the third seed in this playoff, the Clemson Tigers, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. We are about to get cranked up for this semi-final collision. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25. QB is changing the play at the line. Looking downfield, it's Carr. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
It's an out route, the catch made. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a third down early in the game, a chance to get them off the field, but instead this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Looking for a gap. It's Love. Has the first down and more. Brought down but crosses midfield to the 46.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
They'll run it from the gun. He finds some space. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm, everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
To throw, it's Carr. Slangs the quick throw. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. So here we go, third down. Defense needs a stop here, trying to force a field goal attempt. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Pass caught, can he get in? Touchdown, Irish, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. You come out in the playoff game, Kirk, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
And the point after is good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Play the drive, quick throw to the left. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
First down, looking to throw the football. He's running out of time here. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Back to throw. It's Klubnik. Pressure is coming. Short connection to the tight end here. Tough running that breaks a tackle, picks up the first down.
Hey, what a great effort by the tight end. Not only does he make the catch, but how about the effort there to break that tackle to pick up more yards?
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Looking to throw here. Catch made on the out route. Inside the 35. They finally make the tackle, but solid gain. Sets him up 1st down at the 33.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
Looking to chuck it again. Not able to hook up there. Incomplete. The misfire on 1st down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 33. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Looking downfield near the end zone. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
And he's throwing for it on 4th down. That's reeled in. It's Smith. They bring him down, but not before gaining 1st down yardage to the 22.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a 4th down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that 1st down.
Bringing pressure. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. It's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
Zero hesitation that time. We just got it, put it out to the right flat. Unfortunately, it falls incomplete.
3rd down and goal. Crucial play coming up. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. 3rd and goal. Looking to throw the ball. Looking to scramble. He'll try a pass here. Incomplete for a 3rd straight play.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You've got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
They keep the kicker on the sidelines. It's 4th down from the 4. They're going for it. To throw, it's Klubnik. Defense is coming after him. And they've got him. It's a sack as they come up empty on 4th and goal.
Instead of getting points here and going for the field goal, this offense decides to get aggressive, and the offensive line gives up the sack. Looked like they miscommunicated. The defense, to their credit, is able to get after the quarterback, and they come up with not only a stop, but now they get the ball back themselves.
expect the teams have worked through some of the nerves of this playoff game as we begin the second quarter. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. From the shotgun, drops back. Caught over the middle. It's Fields. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. That's a design quarterback keeper. They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. To throw, it's Carr. The pocket breaking down. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Lets it go quickly. Oh, he makes the catch. He made the tackle, but this offense has crossed midfield. Set up for the first down at the 47. This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field. And they'll give it to the back. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a second down and 7.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Big moment here in this playoff game. 3rd and short on the 7th play of the drive. They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now 4th down.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. Wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
Offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Let's go to the right, looking for the first down. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
4th down conversions through the air like this are always a huge sigh of relief, not only for the quarterback who's battling nerves, but the receiver as well.
Dropping back, it's Carr. With the catch, it's Fields.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
This is a long march now. Offense getting ready for play number 10. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
11th play of this grinding drive here in the playoff game. 3rd down and short. Looking to throw it again. Grab down the middle. It's low. Looking for the end zone. Has a lane. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. That kind of execution, a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with a pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do. They made it look easy.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. The first play of the drive now from the 25. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
So 2nd and 7 after the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. Here's the handoff. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, Chris, this is going to set up a big 3rd down now for this offense. They're down early in the game. All the hype and the pressure on a playoff game. You don't want to dig yourselves too big of a hole. They got to keep this drive alive, so they need to convert right here.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Scanning the field. It's Klubnik. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure works.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. And the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
The head coach keeps the punt team on the sidelines for 4th down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. He'll take a deep shot here. He's got it. Enough for a first down. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Tigers. A much-needed counterpunch delivered.
Boy, we see more and more of this in college football. You get the right guy in that slot that can win the one-on-one matchups. You take some chances. Here they got the matchup that they wanted and hit it for the touchdown.
And he knocks through the PAT. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out. It's Payne. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. They'll hand it off. Pickup is 5 yards, so it's 2nd down and 5.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. The pass rush closing in. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Receiver in motion now. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking downfield, it's Carr. Lets it fly to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice game there.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down.
Of course, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Back to throw again. Looking for the wideout. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Pulls it in. It's low. Gets out of bounds after a solid game.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
The junior able to bring him down quickly. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. He hands it to the back. And they try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
A timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. Looking to pass. It's Carr. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Notre Dame. This passing game is on fire today.
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. Not enough on that one. It falls incomplete.
Man, this quarterback is a stud. I looked at him all week and thought he had a chance to light up the scoreboard. But if the defense can put that kind of pressure on him, that's how you slow him down today.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Swarm with a pass rush, a sack. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down just to get everybody on the same page. So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Clemson.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. When he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. Looking to throw. It's Carr. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And that one is incomplete with just 9 seconds on the clock.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. They're going to have to make some adjustments there and maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
That's caught. It's low. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. Just time enough for one more play in the half. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looking to throw it on first down. He escapes the pocket. Looking deep down the left side. And the pass falls incomplete. No time left on the first half clock. The Meadows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Notre Dame will kick it off to start the second half. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. He's running out of time here. Just flings it out of bounds with the pass rush closing in. So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Dropping back, it's Klubnik. Pressure is coming. Nice grab. It's Moore. Tough situation with the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. What a catch! Now here he goes. They tackle him at the 3, but that's a great gain on the pitch and catch. The Tigers hustle to the line to run the hurry up. From the gun, he looks for an open man. On the move now. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Yeah, I think that's a smart play. Goal to go is tricky when you're trying to throw it in there, and if it's not there, throw it away and live for the next down.
Now they come up 2nd and goal from the 3. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
So here we go, 3rd and goal. Giving up that sack has made this a real headache for the offense. Let's see if they can convert. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
Makes it look easy.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Over the middle, it's Flanagan. He's found some room at the 45. And he's in the clear down the right side, end zone ahead. Touchdown, Irish. A catch and run by the big tight end. What a weapon this guy is. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
First play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw. It's Klubnik. With the catch, it's Moore. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Boy, the defense had everything covered downfield. The quarterback tries to check it down, but how about the defensive speed to be able to sniff that out?
A completion sets up a second down play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
Well, there aren't very many things that can get to a quarterback of this magnitude. But I think it's safe to say that good pressure by the defense can get to any quarterback.
Second down play coming up. Looking to throw yet again. Gets rid of it on the move. That's caught. It's Brown. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, that time they're able to work the slot across the field on the drag. Precise route and a good throw.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting ear-holed. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
Trying for a fourth down completion. Moves out of the pocket. Throws it deep downfield to the left. And the pass is batted down, broken up on fourth down. What a play.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here, you draw it up perfectly, you think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
Here comes the first play of this drive. They're set up at their own 48. Grab down the middle. It's Fields. Breaking free at the 35. They finally grab the senior, but not before he leads the defense on a chase.
Well, the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
Again, thrown out of the RPO, it is complete. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. First down and more. He's still running. They bring him down at the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. It'll be first down.
All right, Chris, let's face it. Most of the offensive linemen today, they're big. You know, they weigh over 300 pounds. But that doesn't mean they don't have to have agility. And the way they can get out there in front of the runner, create space, sometimes it looks like they're going in one direction, and a runner uses his eyes to take him in another direction because he's been blocked so well. Love those misdirection or counter plays, and this one worked out really well for a nice piece of yards and a first down.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Back to throw. It's Carr. looking for 6. And he's got it. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. Now just a brilliant game from this quarterback. With a spot in the natty on the line, you need you got to step up, and this guy has delivered so far today, Kurt.
You know, it's just everything coming together. The preparation that he put in leading into this game, the offense doing their job of taking care of him, the receivers running good routes. Everything right now is clicking for this offense and this quarterback.
17.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Moore. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. The sure hands. It's Davidson. They bring him down after a short gain there.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
2nd down after that previous play. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line for a 3rd and 4. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Grab near the sticks. It's Davidson. He's in the clear at the 20. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air. And the Tigers will crank up the tempo.
1st and goal, Clemson.
Dropping back, it's Klubnik. Bringing pressure. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
2nd down, they're going to throw it. Looking to scramble. Nothing open downfield, so we'll just throw it away.
That's a smart heads-up play to me by the quarterback. Would rather throw it in the stands than a tight throw leading to a potential turnover. Wonder what they'll have dialed up here on this 3rd down.
So what's the play call here on 3rd and goal after back-to-back incompletions? Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, obviously, you're going to throw the football on 3rd down. Man, they complete that pass and lose yardage to set up this big 4th down.
They pass up the chip shot field goal attempt. They're going to go for it on 4th down. And he'll set up to throw. Looking to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. And a big takeaway by the defense on the final play of the quarter. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. Direct snap. The Wildcat look picks up a solid gain, but they're still short of the 1st.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the second and third down coming up.
Now, when he's getting boxed in, the defense not at all fooled by the Wildcat look.
But these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Makes the catch downfield. They bring him down, but wow, the freshman showing off the arm strength.
Well, he's been their go-to guy all game long. They needed a big play there on third down. They go his way again, and it works out.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. It's a run. Running back's got it. Breaking free at the 35. They make the tackle, but that's a great pickup on the ground.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. It keeps the confidence of your offensive line up. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
1st and 10 now for the offense. The shotgun running play called. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. They go with the ground game, and running back takes the handoff. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Chris, the advantage you have, obviously, from a quarterback standpoint, running the RPO, is you get time to evaluate that 1st and 2nd level of the defense and see where they're going. Unfortunately, the defense didn't show him much, and the back ends up taking it for just a few.
And is intercepted. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Past the 20. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Tigers. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow.
Chris, how about the defense coming up with a huge play here? Not only the turnover, but it leads them to a score with a touchdown on this interception. Now they're trying to get back into this game. They may have a shot to make it a lot closer than what we thought.
Defense is coming after him. And they've got him behind the line. The 2-point try fails, and they can't get any closer.
That keeps the score. Notre Dame 35, Clemson 23.
I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery.
Well, Chris, as you know, this is one of the toughest things to do in all of football, trying to recover the onside kick. But let's give credit to the hands team there for coming down with that ball for the return unit.
And the Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick-6 in the last possession. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here.
Well, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute.
Breaks into the clear right down the middle, end zone ahead. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
But it's just a matter of time till this guy found the seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that 2nd and 3rd level. And with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
And they tack on the extra point.
23.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. To the air, it's Klubnik. Receiver makes the grab, and he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's 2nd and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here.
Hey, it's positive yards, right? That's never a bad thing. But let's face it, these guys got a long way to go in a short amount of time to do it. So let's get the ball downfield, and let's get out of bounds to try to preserve that clock.
Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
On the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Here's the target, and it's complete. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down. The Tigers looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Looking to throw again. Pulls it in. It's Davidson. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. That completion makes it second and medium.
I really like what this defensive coordinator's doing right now. He's got a nice lead to sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Makes the catch. It's Williams. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, this offense has a long way to be able to get back and potentially win this game, but they're doing the right things, managing the clock, picking up good yards, and getting out of bounds.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Dropping back. It's Klubnik. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. They look to throw it here on second down. Looking deep downfield to the left. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
We're going to throw for it on third and short. Grab near the sticks. It's Williams. That's good for first down yardage now at the 26. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. Second down coming up now.
Boy, Chris, it has been tough sledding today for the old man under center. At this point, you just hope he's able to get out of this game healthy. This defense has done such a great job of disrupting the timing with his quarterback and his wide receivers. Sacked him multiple times, consistent pressure, just dominating performance.
This was a promising drive, but back-to-back incompletions makes it 3rd and 10. Scanning the field, it's Klubnik. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down.
Quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
Fourth down, he's throwing for it. The pass rush closing in. And it's incomplete under heavy pressure. A big 4th down stop.
Well, they just had to go for this, Chris. Pretty obvious. Not much of a choice. Down late in the game like this, you got to be aggressive. You got to take a chance. This was clearly just not their day.
They'll set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. Grinding away with the running game. They test the middle to get stuffed. That run goes nowhere.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
He's got room to run.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. And the quarterback will take a knee. That's a great performance in the pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship, that says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically. They get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And now the stage is set for this season's ultimate college football game. We will see you at the national championship. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.